Reverse midfield, Knobloch came home. And
opening face-off goes Rutgers' way, and here is that NASCAR offense. First shot, low, and Note with the save.
Tremendous stop by Note. There you see the quick tempo Rutgers likes to play with. Big face-off win for Brams.
And now Note in the clearing game, 8th goal of the year. Brigman picks up assist number 10. Back to the face-off X.
Yeah, Breo's a big, strong kid, 6'1", 210. Coach Cannell loves his strength and his downhill dodging. He showed a little range there with that shot in the low.
You've got the Drip King, right? An interesting one for UMass. There you see Caleb Hammett.
800,000 followers on Instagram. Kids were lined up with their face paint. But he's a really good player, really good. He sparked the Albany game. He scored a big goal. And Cole Brams comes from Utah transfer, 668 wins and faceoffs. That feels good. At the faceoff X.
Hammett, Drip King, Brams was just like a faceoff game here this afternoon. An interesting one too for Hammett, right? It's a great story. Kenny Jean for USA Lacrosse magazine. If you Google it, you can check it out. Really good story. It's interesting too because Coach Cannell, year starter, All-American. Breck said he is who you think he is.
And it's just, that's for Coach Breck to get a player like that, a Jersey kid who's, I was watching the bio, and Dad's had a season tickets for Rutgers football for over 35 years, and to keep the Jersey product and a player like Knobloch at Rutgers, and to infuse some transfers in, it's a great recipe for Coach Breck.
First midfield linebacker
Lewis. Stay hot, right? He's hot, and it started with a great save by Matt Note.
The UMass 2-1 lead. Face-off, Drip King. That shot wide. Excuse me, go to the other way with Brams winning it.
Yeah, two-time All-Conference at Utah. If you have
played well in preseason, played well in some scrimmages. And Breck said he liked the chemistry that was being built, and then Kelly was lost from the first game until last weekend.
Yeah, 6'5", scored 41 and 29 goals at Canisius. It's nice to get just 70 goals popping into your lineup.
And look at this, another foul.
Right, to beat a goalie like Note is no easy feat, but Spillane found it.
Spillane's second goal of the season. And Breck said right away, listen, we don't want to quite give him the accolades of an Ethan Rawl or Kyle Pless, who, of course, doing their thing in the PLL now, a great lineage, right, of long stick middies these last few years, but he does have some of those similar midfield line for UMass.
It's a 29-goal scorer from UMass Lowell's coming in here to be a guy who can kind of find a different role, right, from up top, invert. You feel super comfortable, and it makes you really kind of flexible on offense to do what you want. That's the type of goal that Tobin's going to score.
And Tobin, part of that 100-point club, along with his brother Kevin, the first sibling duo to do so at UMass. Final seconds here. And Note, why not? Let's have another Note. That one goes over the bar, but a terrific first quarter here.
And Lynbrook is just one of those kind of blue blood programs on Long Island that always churns out really great sports teams and athletics. And the fact that Canella's dad started that program is just think about all the kids that have played lacrosse in Lynbrook because of that.
And that's one of those, right, where you think you won the face-off and the ground ball goes the other way, as Hammett unable to control that one, and Rutgers will get those ground balls for you.
Scores in so many different ways, on the Tewaaraton watch list for all the right reasons.
Face-off win for Hammett. Perhaps that will make its way to his 2 million TikTok followers, which is a slightly bigger number than yours. So
yeah. Tobin makes good decisions.
That now moves him ahead of Bob Kelly, 12th all-time now for the Scarlet Knights.
That release is just crazy. The ball pops out of his stick, and it's just all wrist. It's just tremendous.
That shot off the mark, fearless dodger.
20 points last year, Byfield Mass product. He's one of those guys, when you look at him for UMass, he's just a little different, right? Just a great athlete. was able to do some things that some other guys can't.
Hammett, and you can see the attention he gets right away. He is not going to score an easy goal this year.
Good job by him. You know, Coach Canellis talked about him, you know, and then Tobin finds him for an easier one.
6 different goal scorers for the Minutemen.
That's what they're about. This is an unselfish team. That's what makes them hard to guard. Maybe that's why you see Rutgers, you know, playing a little bit, you know, zone. Second for Breo.
Or yeah, wicked is a good word to use for UMass. He shot wicked high. Yeah. So now it's a 2-goal lead for UMass. As we said, the goalie's bringing it today as well. Note, 13 first-half saves, 11 for Stoller on the other side. And the first face-off of the second half will go to the Scarlet Knights in Soutar, excuse me.
63 assists right at Amherst, right from Michigan. You know, that's a lot of points. I don't care, D3, D2, whatever it is. You're scoring, you know, over 150 points. You could play, and you can see there for Rutgers, right? He's Johnny on the spot to finish that one off of a Cadilla feed.
And Brecht said, too, he thought that Krummenacher could be a little more impactful with Scott and Kelly as part of that regular with the goal. His 12th of the season. And again, too, Brecht, right, you have great balance there because he comes in as a freshman, and we see the size, right? Big boy, 6'2", just a shade on the 200, but he's got a couple of seniors. Goal number 4 on the season for Tereski, the senior.
You see that high school attackman. You just see, you know, that's Coach Brecht, right, putting him in the right spots for them to succeed. And Tereski scores dumps it in. One of the easiest goals for Bregman on the season. Just a 6'1" lefty with a knack of scoring goals.
So Bregman now with a goal and an assist. If this game was played at either's campus, that could be one of those challenge flags. Not the case here at Hammett Middle School.
That was a little 50-50 type.
And it's Rutgers with a 9-8 lead. Final 58 seconds.
You know, 2022 was an unbelievable season for Rutgers, and, you know, second most points in the history was 75 points by Ross.
Year might bring this thing back next year to listen to a little bit of a classic.
Let's go, roll it back. If you get the brisket sandwiches back again next week, we're definitely here.
Done. So take care, guys.
Awesome stuff.
Thanks, Paul. Thank you so much.
Paul Defendini, the superintendent here at Farmingdale. All right, so start of the fourth quarter here. We've seen that momentum, as you often see, right, in this sport, kind of go back and forth, and who's going to wrestle it here in this final 15 minutes of regulation.
Good win by Hammett. Now you got to clear it, right? What we talked about, right? Win or draw. You got to get it to the other side for your offense.
Scott just leading by example, right? It's not, you're not 10-manning it here for Rutgers. Books 1-2-0-5 with that experience and the confidence. Cannell said he will develop into a really good player. Violation against the Drip King. It's now 9-9. Knobloch, Brian, announced himself back in 2021 as the Big Ten Freshman of the Year and has never looked back, just gotten better and better from that point on.
You know, just from a family, a tremendous family, right? Mom and dad were both historic coaches.
Huge face-off win for Rutgers. And you know what, Brecht, he got the timeout first. UMass thought they might have got the ball.